I don't care what you look like or what you think. I don't care what you do or where you're from. All I care about is that gift hidden inside you. And all I want to do is help it come alive. Because where we're going, we're going to need a lot of heroes. For the record, 10,000 Heroes is brought to you by Momentum Lab. The point of Momentum Lab is to turn idealists into impactors by aligning your dreams and aspirations with success in every area of your life today. Momentum Lab is like a playground for your highest self. We take your dreams seriously and help you remove any blocks to realizing them. We do this through courses, virtual events, in-person events, and our signature year-long accelerator. To join our world, engage in dialogue, meet up in person, and just blow your mind, sign up at MomentumLab.com. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of 10,000 Heroes podcast. This is Ankur Rashad Delight, and this is a recording of a live concert we did last week. If you were on the email list, you heard about it. And if you didn't, you should probably get on the email list. And the way to do that is, of course, momentumlab.com/podcast. But this, you probably wouldn't have been able to get on the show anyways, because it was only 100 people. And there was like thousands of people on the wait list. Just kidding. But it was a really awesome live event with Joe Bridge, who did the opener, and I failed to record that. And then Micah and Melvin, who did the concert, and with some like awesome cameos from other guests like Jeff Salzman, and just really great discussion. We even went into breakout rooms, talked about discussion questions that Micah and Melvin had prepared for their show. So I'm just so stoked, and a lot of people actually have emailed me and asked for the recording and expressed how bummed they were they couldn't make it. So here it is, and it's a recording of the show, a little bit edited so it flows a little better, and I took out the breakout rooms. But enjoy.
Great. So we wrote this song in December because we were invited to participate in kind of a Hanukkah winter season sort of gathering, and realized that while we had songs that had a lot of themes and metaphors, we didn't really have a lot of songs that dealt with light and dark. And so wanted to open with this song, and if circumstances permit, we want to close with a slightly different version of this song and kind of see if that makes sense when we get there. So this song is called To This Darkness. I'm going to try to sing the harmony if I think I can get the notes.
You can get it. To my left and to my right, darkness sits where once was light. All at once darkness surrounds. There's a silence beneath the sound. To my left and to my right, darkness sits as dark as night. At my feet, before my eyes, shadows fall and darkness lies. To this darkness I will sing a song of love, my offering. To this darkness I will sing a love profound, my offering. Of this darkness I describe, who among us would deny? To feel, to touch, to feel, is a force both true and real. We must in ways our own, just as seeds of light are sown. A single candle kindles light, with hope renewed we greet the night. To
So that's To This Darkness. Technically, part one.
Part one.
We'll see what we get in part two. Thanks for listening, y'all. I mean, to have people here and just to have whatever measure of generous attention you're able to offer us, we really want to honor that.
Yes.
We really don't take that for granted. And we recognize that, sort of our attention and where we put our mind and where we put our energy is really everything in this life. So Anchor will really respect that the desire to bathe in music. It's a lovely image. I'm probably going to write a song inspired by that. But the question that I thought, we might want to visit, and but I'd also be curious, what conversations others might think could come from a song like that. But have you ever found yourself singing to the darkness? Did it work? And what was that experience like? So maybe that's something we could chat about if circumstances present. We'll keep going. This is a really meaningful format for us, even though it's virtual, because a lot of times we find ourselves in worship settings, and so there are kind of genre expectations and pieces that make more sense to include than others. It's sort of kind of comes with the territory of being not tethered, but being rooted in faith communities. Would you agree? Mm-hmm. We go and do a Shabbat service, and so we have settings of Jewish prayers or things that speak to themes that you'd find in scriptural passages.
Right. And that's something that I think that is important, and I think we can melt that together with secular and spiritual songs to help inspire and encourage people in whatever situation they're in.
For sure. Mm-hmm. I was telling a story about being quarantined with a bunch of 8th graders in Israel in May, and that some songs and some meaningful things happened there. And so I'm saying this to Jeff, but I'm saying to everyone, this next song was written during that time, and it's called All That I Have Witnessed. And the idea of witnessing is a really deep one in Jewish tradition, that when we recite some of our most sacred prayers, we're trying to affirm our ability to witness God or beauty or truth or meaning or purpose. But also as a student of Ram Dass and others, I feel like the witness, there's something about this idea of the witness as being able to occupy a vantage point that is larger than the one that I often inhabit or that we often inhabit, I would presume. And so this song is called All That I Have Witnessed. And I think the thought here was, to think about what have we witnessed lately and what has it meant to us? And so these are some of the things that were kind of rattling around in my mind at that time.
All that I have witnessed, all that I have seen, all my eyes have looked upon, what does it mean? Love I've seen, hatred I've seen, peace I've seen, and violence too. Compassion I've seen, indifference I've seen, kindness I've seen, and so much more, so much more. All that I have witnessed, all that I have seen, all my eyes have looked upon, what does it mean? All I have witnessed, all that I have seen, all my eyes have looked upon, what does it mean? Friendship I've seen, loneliness I've seen, vision I've seen, and blindness too. Wisdom I've seen, folly I've seen, truthfulness I've seen, and so much more, so much more. All that I have witnessed, all that I have seen, all my eyes have looked upon, what does it mean? Graciousness I've seen, greed I've surely seen, virtue I've seen, and evil too. Mercy I've seen, damnation I've seen, justice I've seen, and so much more, so much more. All that I have witnessed, all that I have seen, all eyes have looked upon, what does it mean? All that I have witnessed, all that I have seen, you all so much.
I can't believe I'm having such a profound experience with my like shitty laptop speakers. This is awesome.
Gotta upgrade the laptop.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Thank you.
We love making music together, so
Yeah,
hopefully you feel
absolutely.
that. And you know, Melvin lives on the other side of town, and so Atlanta traffic is nasty. But he was here last night. We were doing a little bit of jamming. He's here
Yeah.
tonight, and so you know, I've got the young kids, and so you know the apropos signage. So a lot of what happens takes place over here, but it's.
I feel like we ought to do Never.
Sure.
You want to do that one?
Yeah. Melvin's going to call an audible. We gotta
Oh,
do
you
that.
want- yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
We
That's
get it?
exactly how I love it. Yeah. Thank you.
We can do that. What do you want to say about this song?
This song. Well, we've had a lot of social justice issues going on, and this song is called "Never." You can break my body, you can break my bones, but you'll never break my soul. Our soul and our spirit is something that, well, for me, is very important. Energy and all of that. It is. If that's broken, then what do you have? I mean, what is life? Is not worth it anymore. If your soul is broken, if your heart and mind is broken, and everything. So this song is. I love this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love doing it with
That's
you.
why I mentioned it. I feel like
I'm just trying to keep up with you.
you can break my body. You can break my bones. You can break my body. But you'll never break my soul. No, you'll never break my soul. You can come at me with your anger. You can come at me with your rage. You can come at me with your hatred. But I'll never lose my way. No, I'll never lose my way. You can break my body. You can break my bones. You can break my body. But you'll never break my soul. No, you'll never break my soul. You can come at me with your ignorance. You can come at me with your lies. You can come at me with your bigotry. But you'll never take my pride. No, you'll never take my pride. You can break my body. You can break my bones. You can break my body. But you'll never break my soul. No, you'll never break my soul. You can come at me with your twisted words, with your shouting and your scream. You can come at me with your ball and chain, but you'll never break my dream. No, you'll never break my dream. You can break my body. You can break my bones. You can break my body, but you'll never break my soul. No, you'll never break my soul. For we are a movement, and we will not be deterred. We look toward the future, and our voices will be heard. For we are a movement, and our voices will be heard. We look toward the future, and our voices will be heard. We look toward the future, and our voices will be heard. 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 You can break our body. You can break our bones. You can break our body, but you'll never break my soul. You'll never break my soul.
Oh, man, everybody on mute.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Oh, thank you. Thank you, gentlemen, so much.
We can bring coherence to this gathering by doing To This Darkness Part 2,
Yeah.
or we can end with a song that we call Prayer for All, which is another one of those quarantine songs. Ankur, do you have a preference?
Yeah, I think you should do both. Yeah.
Okay. Then let's do Prayer for All, and then okay. And if anybody has to go, we will not be offended. This is another song that actually was written in that quarantine time.
This my prayer for one and all, for creatures great and creatures small, for beings near and beings far. This my prayer for one and all. This my prayer, my offering, the words I speak, the song I sing. Peace to all may this prayer bring. This my prayer, my offering. The world is one, we all are bound. Through time and space we journey round. Our fates are tied in a common bond, both here and now, so to beyond. For myself alone I dare not pray, for each and all these words I say. By night we dream, we love by day. Peace and love for all I pray. Peace and love for all I pray.
Y'all are kind. We love singing that song. It feels good
Yeah.
to sing that, and
Yeah.
to really mean it, and to feel that, and to
Yeah,
believe it's possible.
praying for everyone.
So we're going to end with this To This Darkness Part 2. And without over intellectualizing it, the reason why we felt compelled to write two versions of the song, version one was written in a moment of inspiration, really on the premise of the traditional kind of dichotomy between light and darkness, which is embedded in a lot of faith traditions and a lot of binary thought systems. And then I was reading some Audre Lorde, again, to virtue signal and some other things. And really the idea of darkness was presented as much more complex and much more potent and meaningful than I had really thought of it for quite some time. Darkness, instead of being evil and bad and scary, darkness was fertile, and darkness was poignant, and darkness was a place where in true darkness we don't see the superficial distinctions, and darkness is a place of possibility and mystery and wonder and vulnerability. And so we felt like we had to write a parallel version of this song, not to redeem the darkness, but just to honor the fact that most binaries are overly simplistic, and that perhaps the way that darkness and light were portrayed in the original version of the song had some value to it, but that this was in some ways meant to be a corrective, or is just kind of a, I don't know, just a way of, again, maybe just bringing coherence to the experience. So hopefully that works and makes sense. And if it does, let us know. And if it doesn't, let us know. And thank you again, really, for your generous attention. Thank you, Encore, for the invitation, and Joseph and Jeff and everyone. Okay.
In this darkness deep and pure, no longer right, no longer sure. In the darkness thick and strong, there's a silence true as song. Accustomed as we are to see the night behind the stars, we've lost our way, we've come so far. Let's remember who we are. To this darkness I will sing a song of love, my offering. To this darkness I will sing a love profound, my offering. Out of darkness love is born, out of darkness love takes form, out of darkness love unfolds, out of darkness love grows bold. In the darkness all is one, we are not blinded by the sun. In the darkness we are free, eyes closed we learn to see. To this darkness I will sing a song of love, my offering. To this darkness I will sing a love profound, my offering, my offering, a love profound, my offering, a love profound, my offering, my offering. Thank you all so much.
Oh my God.
Let's do it again sometime.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody for coming, and just thank you.
Can we do our 30-second closing song?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to thank you, my friends. I wish you only blessings till we meet again. I want to thank you, my friends. I wish you blessings till we meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. We'll meet again. So I want to thank you, my friends. I wish you only peace till we meet again. I want to thank you, my friends. I wish you peace till we meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. We'll meet again. We'll meet again. We'll meet again. We'll meet again.
All right, that's really it.
Hi everyone, this is Martin San, producer, editor, and sound designer for the 10,000 Heroes Joe. I just wanted to take a minute to thank our guest, for joining us, and also thank you for listening. 10,000 Heroes is brought to you by Momentum Lab. This is the team. Pierre does our artwork, DJ Plainview composed our theme music, and I handle all the editing and sound design. And now, we are closing down this episode with a word from our main sponsor, who also happens to be our host, Anchor.
Hey, everybody. Thanks again for listening. If you like this episode, there's 2 things I want you to do. 1, introduce me to the most inspiring person you know so I can have them on the show. And 2, take the next step towards us hanging out in person. Maybe that's signing up for the newsletter. Maybe that's attending an upcoming in-person or virtual event. What I'm trying to do here is destroy the basic one-to-many nature of this medium, podcast, entertainment, and replace it with something that actually builds connections between people, the beloved community, getting closer together, understanding each other, one conversation at a time. So, join me.
Bye.